So, last time I checked, I was looking on my phone, and I noticed something very peculiar. So I get on my phone and I look at this and I'm like, 500 subscribers, there it is! We finally hit 500 subscribers. That is awesome, bros and guys. Thank you guys so much for each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel. It is so nice to have 500 finally, and now the road to 1,000 is here. We're halfway to 1,000, and it's so nice to say that. And let's see if we can get to 1,000 at the end of the year. That is a very, very big goal, but hopefully we can get it by the end of the year, and I would love to get that. But anyway, we need to do something special for this event because, it's 500 subs. And what I'm going to do is, it's probably already said in the title, but we're going to do a 500 gaming setup. That is correct, bros and guys. I'm going to show you the gaming setup I use to record, edit, and play my games. Alrighty, bros and gals, so, I have it all right here. It hadn't moved any, so here we go. This is the first time you're going to see my gaming setup, so I want to, get it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? I think you're ready for it. I'm ready for it. So let's do it. Chappelle, there it is. The gaming setup of DustyVengance like a boss. Like, okay, here's my chair. It's just sitting there being cool and all. And then I have my computer, my PS3 sitting over there. I got 2 monitors. Well, actually, that's a TV screen. And that's a monitor. But it's all here. This is it. So to start off with my chair, I guess, it's a pretty simple chair, keeps my butt fresh and everything, keeps it, from hurting like crazy, and it's a really nice chair, it might squeak a lot though. Yeah. But yep, that's my squeaking chair like a boss, but it sure is comfortable. I got a blanket there, or a blanket-like thing to, keep my butt soft and everything. But anyway, that's that. Over here I have my Logitech Driving Force GT. Now you're probably surprised about this because I am a Call of Duty or a first-person shooter player, and it's surprising to see a racing wheel. But I have a lot of favorites of genres. Like I love racing, I love shooters, I love a lot of different games. So I love to race, and when I do, I use this wheel all the time, and that's with pedals for it. And this thing has been there for me all the time. I have abused this thing a lot, and it's pretty beast. So my monitors here, we get to my monitors. This is the first one I want to show you. This is a 21 inch, I want to say 23, 24, I cannot remember exactly what inch it is, but it's an Asus monitor. See, it's one of the Asus monitors, and I've seen bigger YouTubers use this screen, and so when I found out about it, I was so ecstatic because I didn't know it at the time, and so it's really nice. But yeah, this is a pretty good screen. It's real nice, up to 1080p. Pretty sharp. I like it, and I use it a lot for helping out with editing videos and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Over here I have the 32-inch Vizio television screen. It's really nice. I know you're probably thinking I'm like super close, but to be honest, I'm like, I can't really show it on camera, but this is about how far I am from the screen. Now it may not look like a far, but I mean, this is my arm and where I'm sitting. I can't even touch it, so I have a pretty good distance from this screen, but I like it because it's big and I can see a lot of things. I like it a lot, and it's up to 1080p, and it's pretty legit. For my speakers here, as you can see, they're on. They get blue LED light. It's pretty nice to have blue LED, but it's a Insignia. You can see here, Insignia speakers. They also have a subwoofer down here. Pretty nice, so I get to hear some amazing bass. So this is like the bass tuner right here. These are pretty good speakers to help me record, or not record, edit, and do things like that. But anyway, so you can also see here I have a Control Freak here. This is, I believe, the CQC Control Freak. I have another one of these down in the basement as well, because I used to have my gaming setup in the basement. Some of the stuff got left down there, some of the stuff got brought up here, most of it anyway. This is a CQC Control Freak. I also have on my other controller, or on my controller, I have the Sentinel Control Freak. That's what it's called. And these are really nice. You can see a difference in the Control Freak as I crouch down here. Where'd my freak go? So as you can see here, you can see a difference big time here on the height on Control Freaks. This is what I used to start out with because I wasn't sure about them, but ever since I've gotten this one, I've gotten better with my aim, and then I upgraded to this one, and it's been so much nicer to have. So I recommend Sentinel or anything with a height advantage, with a stick, because you can see a difference in the two. I mean, if you're really close quarter, get these, but if you're really long range and everything in between, this is probably the one to go to. So as you can see, this is my controller, basic controller. You can see I've worn the heck out of the sucker. I mean, I've had this thing for years, so anything I've done to it has been worn out. Like, the Freak has destroyed almost my analog stick. Look at that. It's like indented on the top. You know, the sides are probably indented as well from the little tabs it has on the Freak. Probably have screwed them up on the side. But yeah, I've used this controller a lot. You can see I've worn it out back here. It's still intact though. Like all buttons work and everything. You know, everything works pretty dang good. Over here I have my AverMedia Game Capture HD2. That's what I have over here, like a boss. And on top of it is an external 1 terabyte Toshiba hard drive. So that way I can store all my stuff on this thing, which actually I have an internal 500 gigabyte hard drive in this thing, so I can record it off of it because I feel like it records better with the internal than it does with the external. And then what I do is transfer the internal stuff onto my external, which takes time, but it does pretty good. So that's what I use to record. It records up to 1080p, 30 frames per second on 1080p, but 720p, 60 FPS. Right here I have the boom stand. This thing is pretty legit. I just, you know, latching onto my desk, and there you go. It hooks on to my blue snowball sitting right here. Pretty sweet. Look at the blue. It's upside down, but you know it's blue because you know it's blue. Pop filter here for all the P's and the puds and all that, so I can block those out and make your commentaries more clear. And that's where I do all my commentating on this thing right here. All I do is switch it around here and talk to that, and it doesn't say anything back to me sadly, but it does listen very well. That's what I use to record. And then I have the cord to my microphone sitting here, and all I gotta do is plug it in and set to go. For my headset I use, I got the Turtle Beach P11 Ear Force. These things I've had for almost a year now, and I hadn't had any troubles with them thankfully. But these things are amazing because you can hear pretty much everything in them, and you can see the cup size on these things are huge. So it covers my ears, and every sound that it emits goes straight to my ear. It doesn't even leave. It's just perfect. Alright, so onto the computer, the big boy that helps get everything done, and it is a Hewlett-Packard case Pavilion. This is like, look at this. Look at this. No cooling whatsoever on this side, and I have to take off the cover on this side just so I can help with the cooling and keep all the components cool and running right, you know. But this is it. This is my case. It's pretty boring. What are you doing, Sprite? This is my computer, and it's, you know, pretty basic. But I got 3.0 USB, so I can use my hard drive over there, the external, because it's USB 3.0, and it helps a whole lot. And I got other stuff on here, you know, it's typical stuff. So nothing special there, but what's inside is special because I have upgraded it a couple times on the RAM, the video card, or the graphics card. I've upgraded them to help me run games better because I'm moving from PS3 or console over to PC because I like PC games. Like, they look better, I think, than console, so I'm sticking to this one a little bit, so that's why I'm upgrading this. So I would show what's inside this, but since everything's running like my advertisement to myself, but because everything is running, I'm not going to showcase you what's in it, but I can tell you what's in it. I have a R9 Sapphire 270 graphics card, Dual X, really nice graphics card, plays a lot of games on Insane and Ultra, so really nice there. Then I have the simple processor, came with the computer and motherboard as well, but the processor is an A8 6500 with Radeon graphics, which is what I used before to play games, but I needed to upgrade, and that's why I have the Sapphire R9 graphics card. Now some of y'all are thinking, man, what the heck is this stuff? Don't worry about it. It's computer junk. If you're a computer junkie, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Graphics card's been upgraded. Processor's a piece of junk, but it gets the job done. 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is awesome, so it helps rendering videos a lot faster. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so the console itself, nothing much to show here. Console, there it is. Moving on to the setup, we're going, you know, we're not going to go through every single drawer here, but I do like to show you off this drawer. This is where I keep all my games and movies. I got a couple movies here on Blu-ray, which is pretty nice. But I have all these games here ranging from Dishonored all the way down to MLB The Show. Then over here I have Brink all the way over to Gran Turismo 6. But yeah, that's all the games I got. And then the movies. Oh, I love these movies to death. Ninja Turtles, 21 and over. Transformers, Age of the Extinction, and 42. And also Guardians of the Galaxy. So I have those games. I got Sims 3 because I'm crazy. I'm a nerd. Get over it. But that's all in that drawer, all the games and stuff. So it's a gaming setup. Let me tell you right now, that's a pretty dang legit gaming setup. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this gaming setup of 500 subscribers. I have enjoyed showing you guys my stuff here. Now I want to let you guys know that all this stuff here, this is over 2 years of work. Like, I have built this up over 2 years. And this is how long I've been doing my channel. So it's been a long time of me doing, like, building this gaming setup. So I'm really happy with what I have right now, and it's going to be upgraded soon. I want to have like a bigger desk, computer, like it's going to be a better case, better processor, PS4 one of these days. I mean, it's still upgradable. There's still more stuff to get to this gaming setup, but right now I'm very content with what I have, and it does the job, and you seem to like what I do with it. So thank you guys so much. You're awesome. But if you did enjoy this video, please do make sure you leave a thumbs up for this video, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe to the Boss Army, because we are growing every day. You know, we may not see it, but we are growing. But make sure you leave a like, subscribe, become a boss today, and I will see you guys later into the next video. Signing off.
Alright, get the tag. There it is, VSAT. Call that son of a gun in. Oh, the rage is real. Like the relief is real, and also the rage is real. Come over here, dude.